upon those people in there. Okay? They ain't supposed to do that. That goes against the U.S. Constitution. But them people, the people here in America has been dumbed down so much that they don't even understand that. So they just gonna ride with it.
They know who we are.
I know. They Cushites. Go to now go to 2nd Esdras. All right.
Yeah.
Start at 15, 14. Read down to 19.
All right, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
And that's what we come out and say. Destruction to this society, all right? And them that dwell in it. Because it's going down, man. Keep reading.
For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh.
The sword is talking about those missiles. And it can represent martial law. And it can represent the race wars. And it can represent, help me out. The gun, all right? And these race wars. All right, keep reading.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands.
And that's going to these civil wars. It's going to be uproars of you people here in the United States. All right, because they're going to try to take your guns. Well, they're going to take them anyway.
They're taking them right now.
Yeah, they're taking them already.
Yeah, you simple ass niggas trading them in for your getting the kids gifts for Christmas and stuff like that.
Yeah. Keep reading.
For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
The word sedition means enticing language or against an established government or rebellion against established government. All right? And then they shall invade you. And that's what they did in Boston. They locked down the city and they went from house to house invading the people, man. If anybody refused, they was going to arrest them and label them terrorists for cooperating with those people. Keep reading.
They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right. So it's going to be anarchy out here in Charlotte, in the United States, all around the world, man. Mainly here in the United States. Just how you see it around in Greece and Portugal and Spain and France and Britain and Asia, Russia and stuff. That's all going to come. South America, that's all going to come to the United States. They going crazy up there in Canada too. It's just a matter of time, man. Keep reading.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Read that again.
2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's martial law. That's what you saw up in Boston. It said a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. When they locked down Boston, all right, they didn't allow people to ride the train into Boston. They didn't allow them to ride the train to go out of Boston. It was a complete lockdown. The cops is militarized, all right? And you look for that to happen here in Charlotte, okay? Because when they spend all that money buying up all that militarized equipment for the Democratic convention that they had down here, right? They said they had to sell some of the stuff back, but they kept most of that stuff. And you phony ass Occupy Wall Street protesters, y'all told us what they spent their money on: electric shields and souped up tasers and shit. They still got that on hand. And the guy that's in power now, not Mayor Fox because he's stepping down, but the guy that just won it, he said that he want to establish something that if worst case scenario happened down here in Charlotte, he wanted to happen just like they did up there in Boston. And you people,
which is martial law.
Which is martial law. What we reading in the scriptures? Read that again.
A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able.
Shall not be able.
It says stay in your house. If
you leave your house, it was a curfew, it was a lockdown. And that was for what, a day or two? Or a day, maybe a couple hours? Like the elder said, what if they lock you down and you can't leave for some weeks?
Yeah.
That would bring in famine. Because they ain't going to allow the food trucks to come in and out of the city. So that's going to produce famine. That's one way they're going to bring in famine. with martial law. And they can declare martial law or lock down the city for containing diseases. So if that bird flu or any type of outbreak break out here in the United States, which it is, it's going to be something dramatic here, they're going to implement martial law. Keep reading.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid.
It's because of people's pride, man. And that's where we was going in, it's their pride. It's going to bring them down. Get 2nd Esdras 8 and 50, and then come back.
All right. 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that be in the latter times shall dwell in the world.
Yeah.
Because they have walked in great pride.
They walked in great pride.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Second Esdras chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, so when they implement martial law here in the United States, here in Charlotte, because that's what the mayor or the governor of North Carolina, that's what he wanted. That's why he kept having them wait so long on Channel 9 News for them to have that. They kept showing images of the police going from house to house and checking the people. All right. So when they lock the cities down, you people gonna starve out, and then you're gonna result to killing each other for food. Like his scriptures say. Go to 2nd Esdras 16, that 68 down, and then we'll end on that.
All right, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse starting at 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
And that's Northcom, that's the FEMA troops, that's the militarized police cops here in Charlotte and around the United States in major cities. That's all militarized and ready to bring it to you people. Keep reading.
And the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
That's right, because they need blood to bring in this new world order.
You get sacrificed.
And you just nothing but a sacrifice. That's why these people here in the United States is known as sheeple. All right?
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and shall be trodden underfoot.
Meaning if they take that RFID chip, that's consenting to the society, because that's the way they're going to push it. Because like the guy said, he said if they go into Syria, which it's a high probability they will go into Syria, that will not only stir up the Middle East for World War III to make it a physical confrontation, but also destroy the economies of the world. And that's what they want to do. They want to bring in that RFID chip, which is going to be the one world currency in this new world order.
For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
And it ain't going to be they hunting for some so-called terrorists. They're going to be hunting for the men of the Lord. And those that believe in the Lord, which is you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yep. And those that watch, when those that watch us on the internet, they know your history, your search history, and all that, man. They know if you're watching this or not consistently. They know that. Oh yeah. So in that time, they know you're on the list. They know who to come and get, man. So they gonna come and get you too.
Yeah. So
you better be prepared.
Because it's not entertainment.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yep.
They shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yeah.